between ScalperX and any other system we made. So now we're going to talk about a system that actually we first made system completely depending on AI. What I mean by depending on AI is actually has a learning mechanism, which means this system will have an AI level agent plugged into the system, which means every trade the system will take, the AI will learn what is the market volatility, what is the market. Again, it's a system, so it has a condition as usual, as any trading edge. It has specific rules for the entry and stops and stuff like that. But system itself will learn each trade it takes. So let's say we have here this long trade. Let's say this long trade. This long trade, again, the system add a buy limit or sell limit order by itself. So it does not take market orders, it take limit orders. So when the system take limit order right here, and the market move like around like maybe 15, 20 ticks in the favor, maybe around like 12 ticks. So the system learn that actually the market movement for the last, let's say 20 minutes, we can actually adjust this in here. But I prefer if you just you just keep it like this, but you can adjust it. It will learn from the market behavior that market actually kind of choppy, or the market structure itself, it doesn't move in a big waves. So it takes trades when this condition happen, the normal condition, with the market condition right now, which is choppy. That's why I take another trade, and the other trade actually moving higher than the other one. This one moved almost 86 ticks, and so on and so forth. And if you see this one here, the market moving higher than the last one. You can see this in this trade, market moves almost 166 ticks, and so on and so forth. And this one also, this one moved almost here, almost from here to the highest, 92 ticks. And this one move, and like you guys can see, it's all the time moving in its favor, depending on the market condition. You can, if you go back also, you can see, you go all the way back, because I have it here, start time and end time from market open to market close. I'm going to show you the trade. So this is the trade here. So this one, it moves almost few ticks. This one moves around 176 ticks, and this one, look at this one here. This is a massive trade. This one moves almost 499 ticks, and this one here moves almost 172 ticks. This one here moves 134 ticks. So if you look at all this, by the way, this MNQ can trade in NQ or any other market. Doesn't need to be NQ or MNQ, but in this case, I'm showing you MNQ. So if you trade this in NQ, this is actually 134 ticks, which means in money wise, this is actually in one contract almost $670, one E-mini. And this one here, from here to there, 177 ticks, which means almost $800 in E-mini. This one almost 2,500 E-mini. And this one here, almost 159 ticks, which is almost 790. And this one, I would say this one is losing actually, because it moves like 23 ticks and a stop loss behind the bar. So, and by the way, the stop loss, you control the stop loss and target. I will show you how. But we would say this one is losing trade. So this one, you're losing 80 ticks. So do the math. In this 3-4 hours period, we made over, I would say, $6,000 in this specific period, just taking trade. So the way the system take trades is automated. You can actually make it manual if you want. You just turn it off, the auto trade. So you can go here and turn this off here, and you can turn it off auto trade, so it doesn't take trade by itself, or you can keep it on, which is I prefer to keep it on. And then we have something called the latency mode. Latency mode, just keep it auto, which means is the system will automatically adjust itself using the AI agent depending on the market volatility. So keep it like this. And there's something called aggressive level. Aggressive level is how far the system will adjust depending on the market volatility. The more you go, the more you're going to be aggressive. We found out that number one aggressive level is actually in a sweet spot, but you can change it. You can make it 2, 3, 4. You can adjust it, but we found out level 1 is very good. And then we have the UI theme accent, which is 50%. You can change it to be, I would say from 50 to 75 is good, but 50 is decent. And then we have the order router hint, which means, again, when you are using AI doesn't only track how the market did in the previous behavior. It also track, let's say we have a trade and this series winning and the market hit like 60 ticks profit or 80 or 100. It will track this profit or loss in the future. Because when you have a similar, again, the system take the same setup. It's not going to change, but the market change. So if we have the same setup happen again, but the market have a different behavior, and it will actually return the same behavior before, how many ticks have in profit or loss, and depending on the aggressive aggression tool level, if the system is very aggressive, it might take the trade again, or if you lower the aggressiveness, it might don't take it depending on the market behavior. And then we have the scale bias, which is going to be naturally. We can make it aggressive, which means it will take more trades. I like to be natural. And we have the noise filter. Noise filter is, it's kind of, skipping the choppiness. So 0 is good. It's good. We can change it. It can be 1. Sometimes I tried -1 with the RTY, but with MNQ 0 is good. And then we have the version stamp. You don't need to worry about the version. You don't need to worry about it. And then we have how many contracts you want to trade. You trade 1, 2, 3, whatever. And then we have the start time, end time. And then we have the daily max loss, daily max profit. So the daily max profit, whatever you add here, the system will not take trades after that. It will print signals, but it will not take trades. Same with the max daily profit and max loss, which is very cool. Whatever you want to decide what's your max profit per day, what's max loss per day, you add it here, it will not take trade above that. And then we have the entry offset. Again, the system take limit orders, so it's not going to take buy like market orders, it will be limit orders. So depending on the offset, if you choose 8 ticks, 10 ticks, whatever, the system will automatically place the limit order at the offset you enter. And then we have the stop limit slippage. Stop limit slippage, which means if the market moves so fast, and sometimes, especially in NQ, and if there is a big news or something, and system placed limit order, market actually move so quickly. Sometimes happen, like move so quickly, and it didn't touch your order. In this situation, if we have 2 tick slippage, system will automatically cancel the order. That's your safety. And then we have the max state bar, which we have this option alpha A plus, which is very cool, which means if we have a limit order here, let's say you have a limit order right here, and market didn't touch it, just to have a limit order, market never touch it, go back down. Let's say you have a buy limit here and market actually never touch it, go down. Or here, let's say market, you have a limit order here, market never touch it and go down. In this situation, when you choose 5, it will count 5 bars. If no touch, it will cancel the limit order immediately and look for a new signal. That's very cool. And 5 is very sweet spot. We have an option here also. We have it in Alpha A Plus. I added here, which is very cool, which is using realized and unrealized profit for daily goal. It is good, but use it cautiously, because what this does is if you click use realized plus unrealized, let's say your max profit per day is $1,000, okay, and you are already up in previous trade $600, and the system take another trade, and you are in another trade, you are up $400 plus the $600 you already realized, then the system will automatically close the trade at $1,000 profit. Same thing with the max loss. So if you let's say max loss is $1,000 and you already lost like $300 or $700 in one trade, whatever, In the second trade, if you reach the $1,000 max loss, it will actually force the trade to close. So it's not gonna wait until you hit the target, whatever. It will close the trade. So use it cautiously, because sometimes, you know, you give away profit. You are winning a nice trade, winning trade, and you cut that profit because you max profit because you're using underlies. I don't like it personally, but you can use it if you want. But I add it in case you want it. Now, the good stuff here is using ATM. So the system it doesn't have a profit target or a stop loss. You control that. You control it by your ATM. So you can choose your ATM, whatever you want to do. You want to trade 6 contract, you want to trade 2 contracts, you want to trade 1, 5, 6, 10, it doesn't matter. You add your profit target, you add your stop, you choose your template, you choose how you want to move your stop, break even, whatever you want. And we also provide you 10 templates for specifically for MNQ. 10 templates you can choose between, or you can make your own. So whatever you choose here, just let's say you make a new ATM, you name it template 1. You're gonna copy this name, and you go to strategy, ScalperX, and you add the ATM name here, template 1. And you can change it. That's it. That's all you need. And it will take the trade, and it will be automatically managed by the ATM. Keep in mind, you can also move it manually if you want. Like if you're on a trade, you want to move your stop, you move your target, you can do that. You have full control. So the system is actually place the trade, and then it will be managed by the ATM you choose, or you can use it manually. If you want to manage the stop, target, whatever you want, manually you can. We have 4 signals. Scalper have 4 signals, 4 different ones, and it's completely different than AI Plus. I don't know. I don't want to say it's better or what it is. It is different. So when someone say, okay, what is the difference? When you tell me what is the difference between different system and trading, like you ask me what is the difference between doctor and lawyers, it's completely different job. So system, each trading edge, all of them are working if you are disciplined. And the system is very disciplined. So you don't need to worry about missing trades or missing marks, whatever. It will take trades for you. But it is a different edge than Alpha A Plus, and it has an AI agent, which is different than Alpha A Plus for sure. And this settings, I would say just try to not play with this. You can try to adjust these parameters, but I would say just keep it like this. We're going to provide this template. Also, we have the supply and demand zones, and we have the AI volume, we have the proxy, and then we have also day filters by day high and low, previous day high and low. Also, we have an option to signal on bar close, which is I prefer if you check it, which means it will print signals only when the bars close. It's not gonna print tick by tick. So keep this always all the time checked. And then we have the cool down bars, very similar to I plus, which means is the system will not print any signals unless 5 bars passed. It's kind of previous control the choppiness. And then we have the minimum body, which means if any bar less than 3 ticks, it will not print the signals. You can tweak it. You can make it 10, 15, whatever. But I always say 3 ticks is very cool. And then here you can actually change how the signal looks like in terms of colors, whatever. You can make it like long, you can make it green, whatever you want, and then short stripe, same thing. And also can add a sound file if you want. You can add a sound file here if you want to play sound. Just click this mark. And here you can choose your account, whatever your account you want to trade. And then that's it. When you've done this, enable, and it will show the signal and print it and take the trades. Whatever you want to trade, it will automatically take the trades. So the reason I didn't make any playback, because again, the system doing is placing limit orders. So if I do playback, and of course I have to make it max speed, because I'm like, you're not gonna guys wait for 5 days or 1 month trading normal speed. When I use max speed with limit orders, most of the time the market will pass the limit order because the market is moving so fast because the max speed. So it's not gonna work that way. So we give because we give in return is you have already 30 days to check. If you don't like it, you can actually ask for refund, no problem. So if you take the system and you trade it for 30 days and you are not satisfied with the result, just ask for a full refund, and you will get a full refund. No issue with that. So you don't have to worry about, I don't see the result. It is very, very successful system, very profitable, right? And the way you manage the trade is up to you, right? It's gonna print a signal. It's gonna take the trade, very high accurate trade, and if you want to take very quick profit, like 40 ticks profit, and move break even, you want to catch big profit, you tied your stop, you wide your stop. You are in control. You are in control 100%. So there is no, okay, the system plays the stop limit. No, you put the stop loss the way you like it, and the target is same. So some people, okay, I'm gonna use a template that using like 80 tick stop, but when we other trade, I want to move my stop loss manually. Do it, right? Do it. Whatever you want to do it, right? So the way you trade this is completely up to you. The way you manage the trade is completely up to you. The cool thing about it is you don't need to watch it. You can just leave it alone, put your ATM, and leave it alone. Just take it trade for you. We're gonna provide you 10 different templates with MNQ. There's a lot of templates coming for RTY, for ES, for crude oil. But again, you don't need to trade 5-6 markets. MNQ is fair enough, like six micros like this, and you can one of the actually good templates we have here is we have a lot of templates. Like we have template one here. Actually, this one. Let's see, ATM. We have template one here. This one is trading 6 micros. We have the stop loss for 3 and 3 is 100 ticks, sorry, and then first target is 80, and then we move 75 ticks break even. Two contracts, and then we start trading second one like this. When a profit hit 120, we move over a stop 100, each 10 ticks. When a profit 200, we move over a stop 80, 340, and so on and so forth. And there is another template very successful too, which this one actually, template 9, it doesn't have any trading. It's just fixed target, fixed stop. 100 tick stop, 100 ticks profit. Fixed contract. It's very successful also. You can make it like 40 ticks profit if you want. Keep in mind, when you are using ATM, you cannot use strategy analyzer. So you cannot use I'm gonna go strategy analyzer here and add the ScalperX and see what the result in like last year, whatever. You can't. NinjaTrader doesn't allow any back testing while you are using ATM. It's not gonna show anything. So the only way is actually test the templates. So now the only thing you need to change the template, how you manage your stop and top. That's it. So the hard job is already done. How you take the trade, whatever is already made for you, 100%. Now is how I take profit and stop. That's it. We give you all the templates we have, which is all of them are very successful. You pick the one that actually matches your account sizing and your risk whatever. If you trading 50K account, you're not gonna trade 6 micros. It's too much. I'm gonna trade like 4 micros. I don't want to risk more than $200 on a trade. Okay, I'm gonna put my stop loss 80 ticks, and you adjust the trade. The way you test it, 2 ways. Either you do playback, which is playback in the max speed with the limit order is gonna be tricky because again, market will move fast. So the easiest way to trade it is actually rate live. So take the system and make 10 different accounts, simulation accounts. Each one has a system with different templates, ATM. And let it run for 10 days without touching anything. And you will see which template you prefer. I want to use this template. I'm going to use this template. Or we can actually, and then after 10 days, you know what? I like template 2. I like template 5. I like template 6. I'm going to use this one with this account. And you can also use different template with different account sizing. Okay, let's say you have a 100K account. You can trade like 8 micros or 2 E-mini. Well, 2 E-mini is too much for 100K, but anyway, you can use template that using 4 micros with a 50K account. You can tweak it the way you like it. It is very adjustable. It's not like, You have to follow this now. So again, the system itself is very sophisticated. It's very, you know, that what inside the system I cannot explain because too much stuff happening. But using the Asian AI, this the first time we have done this before. We never done any Asian AI using any system before. This the first time. So with this pricing for full time, it is we do this because we believe in ourselves. That's why I gave you the 30 days money back guarantee, because we believe in the system. We will make money 100%. So we give you 30 days money back guarantee. You can use it for 30 days. And if you don't like it, we can give you full refund, no issue with that. But we will love it. You will make a lot of money with it. Right? But again, don't make it hard yourself. Do not try to trade like 6, 7 markets at the same time. You don't need to do that. You can just trade one market, MNQ or NQ, whatever you choose, and make money out of it. That's it, guys. And what if the template make target fill already? And that's it, guys. And see you all. And also, by the way, when you get the lifetime access, you're gonna have also 2 months free trading room. You can also join our trading room and see us trading ScalperX live. And that's it. See you guys in the trading room. Thank you so much.